Hello YouTube, Caudalis Gamer here with another World of Tank video. Now, again with the loot boxes of Christmas, especially the Christmas event, that's exactly what I'm talking about. In case if you guys lost, because in World of Tanks, every basically Christmas they always give out loot boxes and you can buy some, but you get a guaranteed gift in case if you didn't win any something fantastical every 50 boxes just to make sure the loot box itself is not true gambling. But anyway, what else the loot boxes had was a lot of gold, and it turns out I won by spending $160 around there. No more than 200, definitely no more than 200. Earned over $100 worth of gold in this game, and me, I was kind of happy about that. But at the same time, I was kind of disgusted when I saw a unique skin for the WZ, which is already in the game for free, but it was a remake skin. It's all gold with a dragon head on top of the cannon, and it shoots fire. It looks pretty cool, it looks pretty fancy, but it's not worth the gold. The amount of gold you had to spend is 30k, and 30k is literally more than 100, 100 bucks worth of gold in this game. So yeah, not worth it. And I'm not trying to spend any more money in this game. I'm very happy with this game and where it's going, especially that it's consumer friendly, but I will not, do stupid stuff like that. Matter of fact, if you guys see my latest video, especially the loot boxes video, I made a statement that I'm gonna take this game more cheaply from now on. I'm still gonna play this game, but I will not spend any more money, or at least not that much money. If I were to spend money, it's because of the premium account, Wargaming Plus, and maybe some buying some gold here and there if there's a bundle. If there's a bundle. And most likely next year, X Men box or Christmas boxes, just like the loot boxes of this year, because I gotta admit, it's definitely worth the money. Definitely worth the money. But yeah, I'm not gonna spend that much anymore. That being said, as you can see in the gameplay, I finally got the IS-7. Now, why is this important for me? Because the IS-7 is known to be very competitive, and since Wargaming is a Russian game developer company, they're kind of a little biased towards their own nationality of tanks. So, as you can imagine, the Russian bias in this game is kind of strong here, and the IS-7 is no exception. Plus, the IS-7 leads to the new Tier 11 KR-1, so I'm planning to get that soon. But the main reason why I got the IS-7 is for competitive game. In other words, I am absolutely ready to play this game competitively next year. I will play competitive skirmish, tier 10, and competitive onslaught, which of course is usually tier 10. So I'm absolutely ready. And it turns out the IS-7 it plays somewhat similar to the tier 8 premium tank, the Defender, but the difference is, unlike the Defender, the IS-7 receives buffs and nerfs here and there in order to make it feel balanced. And here, it really does feel balanced. It feels just like the T11 E5, but in my opinion, in the Russian way. And how's the Russian way? Playing aggressive, playing up in your face. And the best part is the turret, the frontal turret is impenetrable. Nothing could go through that, and there's no weak spot on the turret. It does sound overpowered, but it is not. Turns out its weakness is low health and weak armor in the hull armor. The frontal armor, the upper plate is pretty good, but the lower plate is terrible, and anything could go through there. And because it's low health, obviously you're gonna get smashed very quick if you're not careful. And as a result, the IS-7 is not that overpowered. But at the same time, when you play its strength, it does feel overpowered, depending how you play this game. One time I was playing my German tier 11 Transrate, and this IS-7 player was owning me because he positioned himself correctly, only shooting his frontal turret towards me, and because of that, there's no weak spot on the frontal turret. He was practically impenetrable, and me, I was kind of struggling, and eventually he owned me. So yeah, the IS-7 definitely worth getting it, and more importantly, absolutely competitive for tier 10 skirmish and tier 10 onslaught. So I'm very happy I got the IS-7. I will admit I spent a little gold, but I used the gold from the loot boxes in order to get this. But luckily, it didn't cost that much. It was only like 50 gold, I think, in order to transition some of my XP into free XP in order to grind this tank even more faster. So I'm very happy with this tank. And now what I'm planning to do in this game is basically grind the other heavy tanks. Once I grind the other heavy tanks that I want to get, I will grind the non-heavy tier 10 tanks in this game. And yeah, from there I'm just gonna play competitive skirmish and have fun. And more importantly, I want to get some, bond tanks, like tier 10 bond tanks here and there and get some skins. But if I could get it for free, of course. So from now on, I'm just gonna play this game very cheaply, much as possible, because I'm being that serious about myself of not spending more money because I want to invest in other games and I want to invest other things in my personal life that's worth my money. But yeah, I love this game, guys. That's why I came back and start playing this game a lot. War of Tanks is a fantastic game, so I'm looking forward in the near future, and more importantly, looking forward showing off and here in this YouTube channel. And I'm very glad that I'm getting subscribers. So, guys, stay tuned and thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing and all that jazz. And don't forget to like, comment down in the comment section below. I will read them and I will respond to you guys back. Thank you guys for watching. Cal Dallas Gamer over and out.